Hello. Good morning. Hello, Jake. Hi, Amelius. Hi, Taras. Hi, Pro. Hi, Nori. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing today? I forgot to do a thing. I forgot to do this. Oh my god. I forgot to move my bedding off of my bed. That's why I felt so cramped. Oh my goodness. I've got to do some things. Oh my god. I got so much stuff in my way. I'm gonna put you on the floor. I'm being lazy. Let's be lazy. Hello. Hello. Good morning, everyone. How are we all doing today? I'm sorry I forgot to do that. I normally don't forget to do that. I did it though. We're all good. Hello. Hello. Hi, Prey. Hi, Nori. Hi, Jake. Hi, Taros. Hello. Good morning. How are you all doing? Did you guys get all the good... There's a wall here. Wait, maybe I should move this as well. My little bedside table, it's so heavy. It's full of dildos. Yes, hi. Sorry. I set my room up, but what I tend to do is I put my chair in the corner, and then I put my bedding on it, and then I move stuff under my desk to give me more space, and I forgot to do the final steps. I kind of basically just hit the live button. I had the room. Yeah, I just forgot to do it. Belly and now only playing Minecraft? You're playing Minecraft? Wait, are you drunk and playing Minecraft? Why? Why are you drunk and playing Minecraft? Drunk Minecraft is not a good combination. You saw what happened to Jack Black. You saw what happened to Jack Black in the Minecraft movie. You went a bit crazy. Need a bigger toy box? I'm working on it, Jake. I want to go to IKEA and I want to get some Alex drawers so I can get more space. Who's gonna stop me? I genuinely don't know how to reply to that. Oh my god, you got me. Nori, you genuinely just trump carded me. What the fuck? How dare you? How fucking dare you trump card me? That's not how... God, fucking Trump really fucking ruined that word. Jesus Christ. Anyway, how are we all doing? How's everyone's week been? Did you all have a wonderful... Did you have a good weekend? How was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend? If you don't know, my dad's home, which is why I might be a little bit more quiet than I normally am right now, because I tend to be a bit more quiet whilst he's home. It's just a little reaction I have. I don't know why. It's probably because I feel a little bit more restricted with him around. I'm fine, though. I'm very fine, though. I'm fine. It's a comfy Sunday. Do you want to know what happened? I went to bed a bit later than I planned last night. I'm rewatching Breaking Bad, and I forgot how good the show was. I'm rewatching Breaking Bad, and I'm gonna do Breaking Bad and then Better Call Saul, because I don't think I finished Better Call Saul, but I'm pretty sure I got close to finishing Better Call Saul, but I want to rewatch Breaking Bad anyway, so I thought, fuck it, let's do Breaking Bad, then Better Call Saul, and then end it with Gran Torino. Gran Torino? The one with Jesse. Hi, Snow! Meow, meow, meow. I've never seen that show. Aria, highly recommend. Side note, the story only works in America. Outside of America, genuinely doesn't work. It's literally only a viable story within America. Katie, chill. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm just here. Hi, Snow. Hi, Jester. Slow down. I am fine. I smell colors now, but I'm fine. What is wrong? What am I doing? Huh? What is up? Hi, Terrace. Hi, Jester. Rainbow. Rainbow tastes like Skittles. Rainbow tastes like Skittles. Taste the rainbow. It comes from synesthesia. Boop. You smell colors. I smell vibration. Whatever you do behind closed doors in your privacy, is all up to you, sweetie. I can't. You do you. You do you, boo. You do you, boo. Okay. I got a few new upgrades to my avatar. Let's go. Do you like the upgrades? Are you enjoying your upgrades? Just realize that when I do my, I want to replace my shelves with with a load of drawers in my corner, and I'm just thinking, where the fuck am I gonna put my fuck machine? Where am I gonna put my fuck machine? Where is it? Do I just put it on top? But where's the mini fridge gonna go? Do I put it on top? Do I put the mini fridge over there? And then put the fuck machine on top? That'd be very interesting. Don't worry about it, I'm just thinking. On the top shelf. But it's heavy, Terrace! At eye level. Just dead-eyeing it. I got a few new upgrades of my avatar. I just read that. I do love them. Yeah, it's really, really fun when you do avatar projects, because like throughout the project you kind of just sit there looking at it going, yeah, oh shit, I should add this. Oh shit, I should add this. Oh shit, I should add this. That sounds really, really good. Yeah, I should add this. Yeah, I should add this. And you're just going through the whole thing, just being like, yo, yes. But yeah. Hi, Mystic! Anyways, I haven't slept yet, so I'm alert while I sleep. Have a wonderful night, Snow. Good thing I can't get flustered anymore, right, Katie? I learned to take it, so I'm too strong. No, Jessica, you're such a good girl, aren't you? You're such a precious good girl. I'm so proud of you. Can't get flustered anymore? Such a good girl. When you a good girl, sweetie. Oh my god. I just woke up so sleepy. You woke up so sleepy? Did you have a good sleep? I went to bed way later than I planned, but I still had a relatively good night's sleep. I went to bed at about 3-ish. It was not my choice. My brain just, okay, it was kind of my choice. I had a can coffee, a cold brew coffee, a can of cold brew coffee at like, I want to say probably about 8 p.m. It was really nice. It just tastes like chocolate milkshake. I did not realize it was going to be so caffeinated. And it was very, yes. So I ended up going to bed way later. But I thought, hey, it doesn't matter. I can wake up later tomorrow. It's the weekend. I can lay in. All I gotta do in the morning is write up my Patreon update, and I'll be fine. We'll be good. We'll be Gucci. It'll be all good. And then I ended up waking up at 9. I ended up waking up at 9. Had a Red Bull. Then I had a coffee. Then I had another coffee. And now I'm fine. 2 coffees and a Red Bull. Damn, Katie, how are you not bouncing a bouncy ball? I am functional, Dasher. How are you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing good. I'm a demon cat boy, Flustered. Flustered? No, you're such a good boy, aren't you? A lovely little kitty boy. A lovely little kitty. I'm so proud of you, Jester. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy, aren't you? Wow. Good boy. You did good. I'm so proud of you. Can I have my hand back? Thank you. Wait, I have an idea. I forgot. I always forget to turn this on, and it will be so useful. There you go. Removes jittering. It's a setting that removes the jittering. So my hand is like ahead, but it does the thing. Yes. There is a setting on it for the head, and I am like, why would anyone do that? But it removes. One of the dreams I had ended with a car crashing into a window I was looking at. I'm a good boy. Yes, you are, sweetheart. You're such a good, precious little boy, aren't you? Uh-huh. So precious. So proud of you. So precious and good boy. Mm-hmm. Boo. Hi, Fiona. Hi. Hi. Maybe we should go for a little bit more of a chill vibe music. There we go. Yes, a very precious, good boy, Jester, darling. Very good. Very precious. Also, hi. Hello, Dashi. How was everyone's week? Chat, I want your assessment of your personal mental assessment for the week. I also want to know what you accomplished this week. Did you accomplish anything big? Did you do loads of small mini assessment? Did you do many small achievements, or was it one big one that you worked towards this week? Did you plan something big that you're going to do in the future? Did you have a good Halloween? I want to know your achievement. What's your big achievement for this week? I wish to hear it. If you feel like you didn't achieve anything, then what are you proud of? What is the thing you're most proud of this week? It could be anything from I had a whole tub of ice cream to myself and I didn't throw up. It could be something as small as that, all the way to I ran a marathon with my personal record. Anything. What was your big accomplishment this week? What did you get to do? Just normal work stuff. Did you do anything in gaming though? Did you get that achievement in the game that you were fighting for? I got 2 hours before I start to run around the house and cause chaos. Unless you fall back to sleep. Arya, you know you can fall back to sleep. That's always an option. It is a Sunday. I'm doing No Nut November. I'm caged. I'm still caged from last month. I'm still going. I'm locked till the 3rd. I have a month to go. Side note, I need to post the actual update on that. I haven't done one in a few days. I only accomplish stress and depression during Halloween, so nothing much special. But Dashi, you are amazing and you are special. Did you watch it? Did you watch a show? Did you finally watch a show that you've been wanting to watch? Huh? But cats don't care about what day it is. You are not wrong. They don't care. 3 a.m. is Zoomy time. It doesn't matter if it's a Tuesday or a Thursday. 3 a.m. is Zoomy time. Would you like to go Zoomy together? Would you like to do Zoomy things together? Because we can be Zoomy. We love always causing chaos. Causing. Yes, we love to cause causes. No. Arya, you said it right the first time. Don't add an extra word. We love always causing. You don't... It was correct the first time. It was correct the first time. Why are you correcting yourself? Huh? Why are you correcting yourself? I don't know that. Ooh. There's a menu here. I forgot that loads of caffeine makes my ADHD and my... It changed. Something moved. Yes, miss. Jake, you know you're only supposed to call me that in private. What the fuck are you doing? You're only supposed to do that when we're in private together. God, why are you doing that publicly? What the fuck? But I wanna. No. Me not smart. It's okay, Jake. You're the Taris is the brains of our operation anyway. I am the gift. I am the gift that keeps giving. Taris is the brains, and you are the driver. Yes. Her brain where? I think there might have been one around here somewhere, Taris. Don't worry, we can find it. Maybe it's over here. Maybe it's over here. Ow! There's a box thing there. Ow. I might have been in the bush. Ah, hi, I'm back. Hi. I see. I thought it might have been in there. It wasn't in there. It wasn't in there. I'm sorry. Sorry, Tars. We can find you one later, though. You're most definitely the brains of the operation. Yes. Sorry, I had peanuts before stream. Looking respectfully. Nori! But what if I want you to look disrespectfully, huh? What if I just wanted you to look disrespectfully? Why are you looking all respectfully? Look at this respectfully. Disrespectfully is okay. As long as you're not being a twat. As long as you're not being a cunt. I think you disrespectfully. If it was disrespectfully, there'd be a lot more than just looking. Hello. Hi, Tay. Hi. How are you? How are you doing? You doing okay? Huh? You doing okay, sweetheart? I always look disrespectfully and respectfully. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I spy a dorkable Katie. Hi, iconic. Hi, how are you doing? Sorry, I had to reread your name like 3 times whilst I was just going, hi. Okay, I've been up since 2:30 a.m. Go to bed! You've been up for 12 hours! You've either been up for 12 hours or you've been up for like 2 or 3. Which one is it? Or even longer. Yeah, it's normal. Are you okay? 12 hours? Are you from the UK too? I didn't know this information. I will write that in my diary. Dear diary. Didn't know Tay was from the UK. Fellow Gooner. Fear. Fuck buddy maybe question mark. Hello. I'm just writing it in a diary. I need to remember that. Okay? You didn't? I didn't. I thought they were American. I thought they were from America. I thought they were from America. Oh! Do you know what it is, Tay? You don't know what it is? Because you hang out with 80, I assumed you might have been American because 80 has a fuck sleep schedule so they can hang out with Americans. 80 has a fucked up sleep schedule, so you have a fucked up sleep schedule so you can hang out with 80. That makes more sense. I'm on the floor. I'm old. This might take a minute. I at least know I have a mission to try and attempt to make you fail No Not November. Bitch, I'm in a fucking cage. I'm in a cage. I have been locked away for the past 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. The last 36 days. I've been in a cage for the past 36 fucking days. I don't get out for another month and a day. I'm literally not out for another 31 days. You really think you're gonna be able to stop me? Huh? I thought so. I'm just hang out and to moderate. True. I'm not gonna lie. Tay, I'm not gonna lie. I have been so tempted to fuck up my sleep schedule intentionally to adjust my stream schedule, or genuinely just adjust my wake up time to be able to do hangout time. And I'm like, sounds like a cool idea. If I streamed at night, which I don't. Who doesn't have a F up sleep schedule, Katie? That never stopped me. I don't have a fucked up sleep schedule. I go to sleep at a reasonable time and I wake up at a moderate time. I, I, yes. No, it's fucking stupid. It's non-stop nut November. I got a entire month and a day to make you fail, Katie. What, non-stop nut November? Good luck with that. I mean, from what I've seen, nighttime streams have a lot more gooner mentality towards it. Not all the time, though, so that's something. Tay, the problem that I have is obviously where I live with my dad. I live with my dad. He doesn't have a door in his bedroom, and my wall is made of cardboard. I want to just say cardboard. It's made from it's sheetrock. What Americans call sheetrock. Plasterboard. So yeah, I got it. Yeah. So I'm willing to get in. I'm willing to get on and hang out with other creators. I'm willing to stream both earlier and go through later, but I can't stream late at night. If my dad was on his late night work schedule, I would be a late night streamer. I would just be matching his work schedule and genuinely, I'll be matching his work schedule. If I'm honest, I'd be late night streaming. I'd probably be way bigger in that situation, but I would also be like a complete night owl. Yeah, I would do it, but do you want to know what I'm gonna do, Tay? I'm planning to just move to Canada. I'm planning to just move to Canada and just be like, YOLO, fuck it, let's see what we can do. Yay. Well, someone I know. Who do you know? Tay, you say that, and I'm just sitting there going, the list of who you could potentially know could be just. Also, I've been scientifically proven that not masturbating for a long period of time isn't healthy for you. Pray! You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. But do you want to know? Do you want to know the really funny thing? There's nothing stopping me from taking out the ass. There's nothing stopping me from taking out the ass. Ass there, pray. You. Nothing wrong with a little bit of anal during No Nut November. Am I right? All October. Ooh. I mean, I'm all over the place, to be honest. Legitimately call myself a background character for a reason. Do you want to know what's really funny, Tay? I consider myself a background character. I consider myself a background character, and my streams are just like, hey, look, I'm here. I feel like I'm a background character, but then again, I don't really do shit with other people. I'm an introvert, and I need some extroverts. I need some extroverts to hold my hand. I need to be adopted. I need some extroverts to come in and try and adopt me. And I keep actively trying to put my hand out to, like, I'm like just sitting there with Adie being like, can you hold my hand? And Adie will grab my hand for like a brief moment and then just run off. And I'm like, you're a bit too fast. Can you hold my hand again? And they're like, and then they just can't be bothered to come grab my hand again. But you grabbed my hand and then you ran away. I want you to hold my hand. Hold my hand. Hold my hand. I want you to hold my hand. They have soft fingies. I like their fingies. Very soft, very plush, very I'm back. Welcome back! Same. I would like to do more, but I don't want to get myself out there too much. Tay, I'm in a mental situation of I feel like I need to stop being so quiet and start being a bit louder with myself. Yeah, I need to start being a bit... Is that it? Okay, it's a 3-prop. I need to be a bit louder and a bit more out there. That's the thing. I'm like, I do this for a living. This is my livelihood. How am I surviving? How am I surviving? Luck. I messed up before and pressed enter too soon. I meant someone I know on VR chat put a collar and leash on me, and it was my friend Testaburger. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I need to be adopted, but I need to actively be adopted by some extroverts. That's understandable, to be honest. I'm 50-50. I'm 50-50. I wouldn't mind being a successful creator, but I couldn't handle the pressure. Tay, do you want to know what the best thing to do is? Pursue the success. Pursue the success and hope for the best, but pray for slow grow. Pray for slow, steady grow, and hope for not a blow up. Do you want to know why? I personally feel that most creators that blow up get lost in the source and they don't know where the fuck they're going. And I'm gonna say this now. I love 80 to death, but I feel their blow up didn't give them enough time to figure themselves out. And although I'm stupidly happy for them, now they're trying to question what makes them a good creator because they didn't really go through that whole finding their feet period that smaller creators do whilst they're doing the slow grow. The slow grow comes with this endless figuring out the ladder, and a blow up goes, wait, where were the steps again? It's like blindly. It's like picture content creation as a ladder, and you've got some of the runs on the ladder are cracked, some of them are broken, some of them are made of like metal and titanium and are really, really solid. Some of them are fragile, and some of them are just like, this one is a lesson and you need to learn how to grab it. And blowing up just leaps you above loads of these runs, and it's like, cool, that's really, really, really good progress. But the slow growers know the steps to get up there, and the blow up doesn't get to be on them because they just went from to Then again, wait. Yeah, that's a good point. It's like a bike. Don't want to go too fast. Need to take your time. Yeah, it's like being on an unfamiliar vehicle. You want to take your time with it. Nothing wrong. There is genuinely nothing wrong with blowing up, but I know so many fucking creators, and Tay, I'm gonna say this, you probably know a few creators who go, they work their ass off, they're really, really good creators, they work their ass off, they grow really, really, really well, then they get to like Twitch partner, or like 100,000 plus subscribers on YouTube, and then they say, yeah, I'm done, I'm done. Like, they're like, oh, I want to take a break, and then they come back and they're like still on break, but they're not on break, and then they wonder why they've gone, because the slow death thing. I know a few creators have gone through. By the way, I feel like you might be thinking I'm accusing 80. 80's not one. 80's genuinely not one. 80's just 80 is an honest to God really great creator. I do admire them. And I genuinely, like, I want them to do well. Didn't get feeling, don't worry. Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to clarify 80's not one of them. I know a few people who got up to like the 300-400 viewer mark, and now they're down to like the 5 to 20 viewer mark. Like, they went boop, and then they're down there now. They got to where they wanted to be, completely shifted their personality after the check mark, and it's like, you were a character before, and now you're just you, and the character is what people fell in love with. I'll say this, COVID really skewed viewership for a long time. It did. It genuinely did, but, like, I would say COVID was an opportunity, and a lot of the people who stayed and a lot of the people who learnt from the opportunity are doing better off than the people who basically just turned around and took advantage of the opportunity. And that makes sense. You either learn or you took advantage. Hi Echo! I tried to stream, but I always feel like I'm awkward and I don't know what to say half the time. Echo, do you want to know my advice? Would you like to know a little bit of advice when it comes to streaming? As someone who feels the streaming is their strong point as a content creator, like me, yes, I know my viewership is teeny tiny compared to a lot of people. I've been doing this for fucking years, and as you can tell by the chat, they're fairly active. Be yourself. Learning to be yourself is all you can do as a streamer. You as a when you stream, you wear your heart on your sleeves. Nothing is tailored. Everything is off script. Very rarely, it genuinely is. You need to honest to fuck be yourself and learn to lean into what you enjoy, have fun with it, and bring people in. It took me, I started off streaming as a mute. I didn't say anything when I started. I was literally a mute for like the first year of being a streamer. And I was scared that once I started streaming, once I started speaking, people were going to leave. And it was going to be like, oh, they're going to leave. They're going to not like me. I'm going to have to start all over again. It's going to be like starting from zero. And I have some of them in chat. There are some people in chat who are still around from when I was a mute. There are still some of them in the chat. It was anxiety, by the way. I just don't like my voice. Thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Can I also say thank you to the other individual who also followed before I forgot to say? But yeah, I've been streaming for about 4 years now, and on and off, I mostly blew up on like not safe for work sites, and then I wanted to like shift streaming and like getting to know my viewers base, but I'm having a hard time. Ask questions. Echo, ask questions. It's ask questions. Me today, I asked my chat what was their biggest accomplishment this week, and it's just a small little budding question. I also remember itty bitty tidbits about everyone. I know that my relationship with Tay is we are both friends with ADC. Jake has been around for so fucking long. They've turned into a friend. Alex, hello Alex, how are you doing, by the way? We've got Terrace. Terrace is the one person that I actively turn to like be like, hey, this, like, I remember little tidbits about every individual in chat. For example, now in my mind, I have basically, with you, Echo, I've now gone, fellow LootTuber. Cool. Hello. Hello. Welcome in. But everyone's unique. You want to get to know your community more, you need to treat them like a community. I want to do more with my community. It's a problem. I want to do more. I want to do more community events. I want to get chat more involved, and it's like a whole thing. Hello, Ruff. Hello. Welcome into the chat. I hope you enjoy your stay here. Thank you. I did the close myself. Yee. Actually, I might try that. But how are you, sweetie? Asking them how they are as well is also going. I get overwhelmed because I start overthinking I need to post more because everyone says that consistency is key, and lately I have not been consistent, and it's been kind of slow, so I'm having a hard time finding the motivation. So even get up right now and take pictures. Echo, I had the same problem. Here is a little adjustment. Nice rigging for the skirt face bones. Thank you. That was actually, I fucking hate rigging skirts. I hate rigging skirts. Trust me, it's the most fucking annoying thing on the face of the planet to fucking rig. Echo, here is a tiny little perspective shift I think you would benefit from. Consistency doesn't just mean your schedule. It doesn't mean how often you're posting. Consistency is also quality. Consistency is also personality. Consistency is you putting you into what you do. Your schedule is important, don't get me wrong. But if you can get away with doing 2-3 things in a week regularly, that's more than enough. That's more than most people do. Do you want to know my problem with my consistency? I have this thing where I can be super fucking regular over a really, 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 really long period of time, right? And then I stop. So I learn, don't schedule shit out that's like 3 months down the line. Do it maybe 2-3 weeks in advance. There is nothing wrong with having it so you're super consistent and then you take a little break. Super consistent and you take a little break. There's nothing wrong with that. Being regular, being regular and reliable with what you're posting is more important. Okay? Remember, consistency is more than the schedule. Consider the quality, the personality, and the you flair that you add to every post over just the schedule, okay? Don't be like, well, I haven't posted anything today. I must do booty picture. Or wait, no, I haven't done a GIF in the last 24 hours. I must do a GIF now. Oh shit, I haven't done a video post this week. Time to jump on. Worst thing for you to do is the I have to do this and that'll do mentality. Focus on the quality. Don't worry about the regularity of it. I'm trying to figure out like who I am, and I guess like when you say like figure it out, the youth flair, like you saying like the character or just myself, you, the you flair. What personality do you want to enjoy? Question: who are your inspiration? Which other content creators inspire you when you to post more? What type of visual style do you like to run with? What other people content is inspiring you to want to post stuff? For me, Buff Pup, Shire Bun, basically all the Fishy Bun. There's Project Melody, there's LXX, there's Kumbum, there's fucking, I know this sounds really, really stupid considering I've actually had quite a few conversations with them, and I would declare them to be somewhat of a friend, though not a direct friend, but I have had conversations with them. Feral Mutt. There is people who inspire you to want to do. And there's nothing wrong with using them to get ideas and get things. Just don't be a copy-paste. Just don't copy-paste what they're doing. Just be like, well, I was inspired by this person, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to copy them. Yes. Who are your Oshis? Look to your Oshis to inspire you to do. Okay? In other news, I might get my CPU and GPU during the sales this month. Tay, if you're going through Amazon, little tip, download, there is a plugin, I can't remember the name of it. There is a plugin that you can get for Amazon which tracks the prices. Keep an eye on it. I don't trust the Black Friday sales anymore. I just don't. I fucking stopped trusting them so many years ago. Yeah, everyone's consistency is different. Can be day 1 a day, 2 to 3 times a week, whatever works for you. Don't overdo it and remember to have fun. Yeah. Project Melody, Virtual Lude, half and half, Feral Mutt. I know Halfy, I know Feral. Melody is a creator who inspires me. I don't know Virtually Lude though. I recognize the name, I just haven't seen their content. I can't hear you at the moment. Oh, is it the video? Is it the things? Oh, I'm using PC part picker for stuff, planning on buying stuff the week of Black Friday because I know the sales are BS. And don't worry, I have the plugin too. Good boy. Hi Taylor. Hi. I'm back. Welcome back. But yeah, be inspired. Echo, I know it sounds really stupid. If you need to step back, if you need to do a small step back, do you want to know what I like to do? Every so often, I like to do a step back where I do an assessment of what I've done, and I go, what's worked, what hasn't worked? And I go, what can I do more, what can I test? Don't be fucking scared to test new shit, by the way. 1 in 4 of your posts should always be, 1 in 4, 1 in 5 of your content posts should be experimental. You should never be like, this one's proven to work, 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 this one's proven to work. It needs to be, this one's proven to work, this one's proven to work. This is one that I've done in the past and I liked personally. But it didn't do as well as I want. Maybe it needs a bit more exposure. This one's completely experimental. It might do well, it might do shit. This one's proven to work, this one's proven to work. That's how you should be doing it. The thing is I've been away for 3 months because my headset broke and I recently just got a new headset like yesterday. I'm kind of at this point of like, okay, I'm making my comeback, but what am I going to do now? Do you want to know what I would say, Echo? Come back. I'm going to say, come back, get your boots on the ground, and get them muddy. Get your boots on the ground, get muddy. And do you want to know what else I'm going to say? Given that you broke your VR headset, the one thing that I'm going to suggest to you is this. Consider looking for contingencies. Contingencies are as important, if not more important, than a reliance on something, okay? You need to think of your backup. You need to think of your backup of, well, what if your new VR headset has a flaw in it and the circuit board in it fries itself? What if the cable goes bust because maybe it's a slightly older model and it's got a design flaw and the cable does a stupid twist thing and it fucking snaps? What if it overheats and it won't turn back on again? You need to think, what if this happens? And then you say, well, I'm a VTuber. I'm a VTuber. Maybe learn Blender. Maybe learn Blender. Maybe learn how to do rendering. Maybe utilize a posing system that you can do in Unity. Get into VRC. Have it so the poses happen. The character goes into a pose. You can position them in desktop, and then you can just take pictures. Contingencies are important. Plan and work with contingencies. What the fuck is going on with my tracking? Hello, Taylor. Good morning, hon. And back. Welcome back. Would you squish me between your thighs for free? I don't know, maybe for a sub, maybe you get a little sub, maybe you get that little bit of ooh between my thighs. Does that sound like a fair trade? Hi, Malleus. But yeah, Echo, consider contingencies. Contingencies are like the one thing that people fucking forget and fail to think about until it's too late. Genuinely. I think contingency and I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm also having a little bit of trouble with coming out of my shell. I'm being open. It's hard. What's the best way to come out of your shell? Do. Echo. In the situation where you're struggling to come out of your shell, simply do. Try and go to more events. Go to more events in game. Hang out with more people. I know I sound like a fucking hypocrite to anyone who's been around here for more than 10 fucking minutes and realize this bitch is a fucking introvert to the point where she hasn't left the house in the past 2 months. But you know what? That's fine. I'm unique. But no, coming out of your shell is like one of the hardest things that you can do, and it's completely understandable. Not everyone was born with a mindset of, I can run track in 20 minutes, or I'm confident, I'm gonna go walk up to that girl and ask them out because, yeah, I think she's cute. I think I think she might like me. Not everyone's born with confidence. That's perfectly fine. And it's a simple case of do. Just simple case of do. And consider the following, Echo. It's a fucking video game. You're not gonna die. Best piece of a fucking advice I can give you. It's a video game. You're not going to die. You're going to be fine. Worst case scenario, someone blocks you. In which case, fuck them. Just don't be an ass and be like, can I smell your toes? Don't be fucking creepy. Genuinely just be like, hey, how are you? And then just listen to a piece of little advice. Listen to a conversation before you jump into a conversation. Simple as. You don't want to be stood there listening to some people. You don't want to stand there, hear a couple of people talking about trains. You hear the word shunter, and your brain goes, yeah, shunter, I barely knew her. And then you come in and you start talking about hentai. Because you thought they were talking about a weird hentai where one of the characters is called shunter. I don't fucking know. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome into the stream. Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm kind of deep conversationing. And advising. I think I'm giving advice. Am I giving advice, chat? But I do think in my head, I'm like, I can do this. This is possible for me. And then other days I'm like, oh hell no, maybe this isn't for me. I don't know anymore. Echo, in that situation, you're just having waves of doubt, and you're human. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly valid. Genuinely. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm proud you're doing good. I'm proud you're doing good. I get it's a video game, but then I get like real anxious because I start overthinking in my head, and I'm like, wait, there's people behind this character, and then I'm like, if I'm a certain way, or they perceive me no way, then I'm like, fucked. I don't know. I start bringing realities of virtual, if that makes sense. Echo, in real life, the worst case scenario in any situation is you can die. Every situation. You go to a bar, you go to a bar in real life, you meet someone. Worst case scenario, they kill you. Maybe a car crash. Maybe you're walking down the street with them and it's a really, really good night and everything's going really, really, really well. Car veers off the road and kills you. Worst case scenario in real life, you die. Easy. End of result, 100% and 100% every time you die. In virtual reality, you don't get that problem. I mean, you could technically have a plane engine drop on your house. Likelihood of that happening, ooh. I think there's one case in human history of a plane engine dropping on someone's house. And I'm pretty sure it was like in Donnie Darko. I don't know. It might have never happened. Oh wait, then there was the scene in Breaking Bad when the plane blows up above where the two planes crash above a suburban area, and then an engine falls in like the suburbs. Yes, you're fine. Just consider it that way. Think, what's the worst that can happen? I don't know. My internet goes out. You're fine. Maybe I just need to chill out and have a good time playing a game instead of overthinking it all. The time sometimes I just want to go to people and just talk to say a random shit, and I just don't I sit there muted watching everyone. Echo, get your friends together, pull them together, hang out with your friends. If they say, hey, can I invite my friends around? Can I invite my friends to the world? Do you know what you say? Yeah, cool, that's all right with me. New people, new friends. Just start with your friends group. and let that friends group grow. Stop overthinking. Simply do. Learn by do. Learn by do. Trust me on that one. Let's simply learn by do. Hello, cutie. Hello, cuties and sexy. Hello, Spring Freddy. How are you doing today? But no, Echo, genuinely, learn by do. Start small and grow from there. You're going to be fine. I guarantee you. You're braining too hard. The moment you think I'm braining too hard, do you know what I want you to say? Say to yourself, oh shit, I'm braining too hard, and then dive in. Dive in. Just say, well, my brain is overthinking, so this must be a good thing, and then dive into it. Start to be defiant of what your brain is screaming at you. Be like, but what if they don't like me? Who cares? You don't know them. You going in, worst case scenario, they know you. Maybe they like you. Who cares? You're good. I'm good. How are you? I'm doing good. I went to bed at 3 a.m. last night. I woke up at 9 and my toesies were very warm this morning because my dad put the heating on. And I had a Red Bull and a coffee and then another coffee and some peanuts. That's peanuts, not penis. If I had penis, I'd be a lot more chirpy right now. Why bonk? I don't know. Jake in a bonky mood. Hi, Gizzy. How you doing, baby girl? Thank you for the gifted sub, whoever gave it to me. You got a gifted sub? I don't see you got a gifted sub. Where the fuck do you get a gifted sub? What the fuck? Peanuts in November? Oh, it's not November. Did I fail? Actually, did I fail? No, not November. Oh. Ow. I failed. I failed. No, not November. I had peanuts. I failed. I can't believe I failed. No, not November. We're 2 days in. I failed. It came off my head. I'm very sorry. Would you be open to meet DMU on Twitter sometime just to chat about YouTube stuff? Echo, if you want, I'm on Twitter. I've got 2 accounts. I got my spicy and my non-spicy one. Feel free to message me. I do check my extended messages all the time. Yes. At least you didn't get... Oh, God. Why would you say that, Terry? Failed, no, not November, day 2, shaking my head. It's okay, Angsty. I can sit on your face later. If that'll help. I'll make you fail, no, not November. Does that sound good? I'm still caged, by the way. I don't get free for another 31 days. It sucks. I'm built like a Tic Tac now. Doing this rubs it, and it's really awkward. I'm showing Delk Sonata and Arctica as he is seeing them next year with us. Wait, us? When you say us, do you mean you and I? Because I don't know who that is. Sorry, my cable has a huge knot in it. Why does it look like a pretzel? There we go, I fixed it. My family. Ah, okay. I was having a panic then. I thought we were going somewhere together. I thought we were going to anime expos and streaming gigs and VTuber conventions and stuff like that. Decontamination commencing. Wee! Bah. Hi, Swag! Hi. My family, I'm making a roast at the same time. You're making a roast? When you say you're making a roast, do you mean a roast of the dinner? Do you want to know what I'm having for dinner today? Would you like to know what I'm having for dinner today? I'm having sausage casserole with mashed potato. I really hope my dad has not gone through and used my potatoes. If he's used my potatoes, I'm going to scream because that was all my food for the week. That was actually all. If he's done that, I'm going to scream because that would be all my food this week. And there was loads of potatoes in the fridge he could have used. Chicken roast. Awesome! Good evening, Katie, adorable bean. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Phoenix. How are you doing? You doing okay? Oh, sorry. I need to pull my underwear down. I'm getting like a fucking big song. Hi, Phoenix. How are you doing, sweetie? You doing okay? What? You doing okay? Can I have my hand back? Thank you. I see you. I'm zooming. You zoom in. Are you driving? You should not be texting and driving, Phoenix. You know that's a bad idea. You could crash. You could die. And then I'm gonna feel guilty because you were watching me. Why are you zooming? Why are you zooming? Please back up and say, I'll touch you when I get home. Please. 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 Please tell me you're not driving. Going 130 kilometers right now. Please stop. Stop messaging. Please stop messaging in the chat. Focus on driving. I'm speed. No. Phoenix bad. No. Say I'm joking. Say I'm joking right now. I think they're bullshitting. They better be bullshitting because I can actually ban them. I can actually report them to Twitch saying they're driving whilst messaging, which is a bannable offense. Did you know that? Remember, going fast never hurt anyone. Now, stopping suddenly, that's where it gets you. Hello. What's my hand doing? Hi, Devil. Actually, don't encourage them. I'm passenger. Good boy. I need to get my hair be done. My hair's always free. Actually, I want to say my hair feels a lot better now that I've been taking care of it. I'm about to get up and get on VR to figure out something to do. Echo, can I suggest instead of jumping into VR and then figure it out and then jump into VR? Trust me, you don't want to distract yourself. Don't think distract. Think good, go. See, told you. Yeah, fucking cool. Have you ate anything yet? I've had the food. Yeah. Listen to Buds, okay? Listen to Buds. Go eat and go drink some water. Go drink some water, okay? I need to backlog a bunch of content again. I need to rework a section of something I'm working on because I'm thinking about it whilst I've been talking. I don't know how I can do this, by the way. You know the whole you can visualize something in your head? The whole time I've been talking, I've been picturing in my head a part of something I'm working on that I want to rework, and I'm just sitting there going like, how can I do it? Whilst I'm talking to you. I'm doing it right now in my head. Like, I'm picturing the 3D modeling process as I'm talking. And it's not even what we've been talking about. I just been doing it in my head. I'm like multi-core processing. It's weird. Is this how brains work? Is that a weird thing to be doing? Where you're just thinking about one thing whilst you're saying another thing? I sometimes wish you would sell outfits, Katie. I've been thinking about it, Angsty, and I wouldn't sell outfits, I would genuinely just do entire avatars. And just do entire avatars with themes and stuff. Ginger brain, slow cooking. I'm ginger cat brain, one core processor, can't think of anything. Me have caffeine. Me have lots of caffeine. Suddenly, able to think about 3D modeling and like the design process of how it would all come together and it would look really, really, really lovely and cute, while simultaneously having a lovely conversation. I pay you for an avatar if I had $3,000 to spend. No, Angsty. I would find a base which would allow for resale and then just use it as a base and then do clothes around it. I designed an outfit around a base. I wouldn't be like, I'm going to create this from scratch. I'm not going to put one of my fucking like from scratch bases together to put together to throw up on VR chat for it to get stolen. I'm not that stupid. Kitty brain, that possible? Yes. I got hiccups. Did someone tell me to drink? No, just Melius causing damage. Oh yeah, that's what most people do. Just sell outfits fitted to for booth babes. Angsty, I know. I have a friend who literally just flips outfits. Their whole thing is they have a base, and they just go online. They find clothes which allow for resale, and they just Frankenstein them together. Do a little bit of cleaning up, maybe a bit of retexturing, and then they just sell them. And I'm just sitting there going like, you're selling these for like $40? What? What? I would be welding if you did anything for me. Gizzy, the thing is the stuff that you want is always like, I'd love this outfit. It's not too complicated. Meanwhile, it's like this royally overcomplicated design. Yeah. When it comes to 3D model shit, what you want is viable, but it's a bit of... I could do it, but it's like, My fingers hurt. Lube... Oh, I know my thing is overcomplicated. Street driver decided he wants snack. We pulled over. Good boy. Now you never get back in that vehicle, okay? I don't want you dying on me, Phoenix. I want you living. You gotta share that spunk. I'm joking. I'm very joking. But how are you? No, I crushed my pinky in a car door. Have you tried licking it? Did you try licking it? Put it in your mouth. Hun, just go, and then put it in your mouth for a couple of seconds. I don't know why. It fixes everything. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. The time changed today too. You got daylight savings today? We got it on the 26th. We had ours on the 26th. You're a bit behind. Like a week. Oh yeah, Angsty, I don't know if I told you, I'm actually thinking, I'm thinking about Canada. Maybe moving to Canada. Depends on if I can get everything I want planned. I want to say, as long as I can get everything I want planned together over the next year, I think Canada. Maybe the year after. I'm an hour ahead of America again. Probably. I'm in Canada. I'm thinking, yeah, I've been thinking about moving to Canada because, like, it's the perfect time zone because of America. And it's in that middle zone between I can get to eat that I can get back home easily and I can travel within America easy for like conventions. Perfect middle ground when you really, really think about it. If I had the money, I'd try to live in the Netherlands. I'm not gonna lie, I'm eyeing up Canada strictly just because of time zone. Because work-wise, the EU, it's harder for me to get collabs and work with other people. Most of the... You know I've been saying for a long time I want to do collabs. I get collab requests all the fucking time. But all of them are in America. And they turn around and say, well, we can do something. And then their whole thing is I can work at this time. And it's at like 9 or 10 p.m. And I'm like, I'm in bed at that time. I say if you wanted a good time zone, go to Ontario. If you go to Vancouver, you'll be in PST, not EST. I'd love to go somewhere which is CST, like Central Standard. Problem is with anything in Canada that Central is winter is, oh shit. The power of unemployment, I'm available whenever. Technically speaking, I'm technically available whenever, but it's the whole I live with my dad thing. I could genuinely just move out and get my own place, but then it's like, neighbours, I don't want to piss them off. Yeah, it's currently 7 a.m. for me. It is 3:10 in the afternoon. Alright. Or Regina. Who's Regina? Move to Winnipeg. I don't want to move to Winnipeg. It sounds like a place where Wendigos go to eat people. No, I don't know why. It just sounds like a place where Wendigos live and eat people. The Wendigos of Winnipeg. I don't know why. I want to make a story called The Wendigos of Winnipeg now. I've decided I'm going to upload a model first and then get on VR. Echo! Go eat first. Go have something small. Afternoon. Hello, Anubis! Hercle a bit since exhausted after work. So I'm on my old VR controllers. And it's weird because these just feel fine. I already ate breakfast. Good girl. I'm proud of you. You did good. So proud of you. Such a good... Ooh. Such a good girl. Very proud. Ooh. Much proud. Wow. Sorry. I do that. I'm going to fulfill the dream of early 2010s Tumblr girls and move to Brighton. No one wants to do that, Angsty. What the fuck? No one wants to fucking move. Do you want to know what it was when I was growing up, hun? Do you want to know? Angsty, in the UK, would you like to know what the whole thing was in the early 2000s? The whole thing. That was the go-to shit for my childhood generation was Nuki. Everyone talked about, oh, you got a Nuki this weekend. Oh, you got a Nuki this weekend. Oh, we got such a fun time at Nuki this weekend. What the fuck? I thought it was a fucking nightclub for the longest time. I thought Nuki was a nightclub for the longest time. Found out it was a place, and I'm like, motherfuckers, how are you getting to Nuki? You don't even have a driving license. You don't even have a bus pass. What the fuck? How are you getting to Nuki? And I'm just like, bro, do you want to know why they wanted to go to Nuki? In the 2000s to 2010s, Nuki had the highest concentration of under 18s nightclubs in the whole of the fucking UK. So all of the little up-and-coming gooners of my childhood would fuck off to Nuki, and half of the girls would come back pregnant. I'm not even joking, by the way. Half of the girls who ended up going to fucking Nuki ended up coming back pregnant, and they had to get like, oh, my tracking. Oh, my tracking. What the fuck happened to my VR? Hello? I'm still here. Everything just froze. Is it... I don't think it's the stream. Do you know what's really stupid? I think it's just VR chat. I think it's just VR chat. I think VR chat just died because my headset's working fine. Yep, it's just VR chat. Love it. One second. I'm going to put you guys back on the starting soon. Wait, I'm going to manually put you onto the starting soon because it doesn't matter. Starting soon. Let me get back into the game. VR is gone. No, it was genuinely just VR chat decided to kill itself. It happens. Brighton is not as good as you see it, by the way. Brighton's a shithole. Yeah, it's a weird time when Americans fetishize England basically for the entire 2010s. Somehow the only thing that broke that was Dream. What? You mean the Minecraft YouTuber Dream? Is that who you're talking about? Why are you talking about the Minecraft? Yep. Really? I think for Jesus, Brighton is not a good place. Stream's fine, VR is gone. It wasn't the VR, it was genuinely just VR chat. It just offed itself. For some reason, Doncaster for everyone from Europe to Australia is actually the most important place to move to because number one. Bump, bump, bump. Uh, uh, uh. Wait, I did turn it on, didn't I? Yes. In the statistics, is it because it's a shithole? Is it just because it's a shithole? Sorry, my camera was set up a bit off. There we go. I'm back! See, I wasn't gone very long. That was like a minute. Game might have crashed. Game very much crashed. Are we back now? Chat, are we good? Okay, the game is up on my screen. That needs to be minimized. Yeah, sure. We got the good stuff. We're good. We're good. Yes. But yes. No, because it's on the main line if you want to escape. Why the fuck would you want to go to Doncaster? God, I'm still running. It was just my game. Why would you assume that everyone's just simultaneously took a shit, Jake? It was my VR chat took a shit. You're adorable. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, my tail. We're talking about Brighton K. Oh. Oh, why would you want to go to fucking Brighton, though? To be honest, most of the UK is a shithole at this point. I just can't. I want out. I just want out at this point. I just don't feel safe living here anymore. I had Marge Simpson in the shop, lol. You had fun with that, didn't you? I live there. I just want out of the UK. I'm kind of just done with being in the UK. I'm kind of just sick and tired of this endless BS. Like, lather, rinse, repeat shit that seems to endlessly fucking happen. It's exhausting. Like, it's genuinely just become exhausting living here, I feel. It's this whole... I'm just tired of it. I want to reset. I want to reset, and it's not going to happen, so I just want out. Brighton born and bred, the full loaf. The best loaf. The best loaf out of Brighton right there, guys. Chat, it's the best loaf out of Brighton is Jake. Love him. Yeah. Yep, in a work chat for the doors posted, and one of the guys said, "Sam, come pick up your girl." Oh God. Sorry, I had to sit down. I've been stood up for the last like hour and a bit. I'm like, yush. Yush. I can crush you between my thighs again now. Actually, I need to turn this back on. I swear to fuck, if the smooth thing is why my fucking VR chat crashed, I'm gonna scream. If that's the case, I'm actually going to fucking scream. My tracking is doing the whole, we're getting worse the longer we're on thing. I have a feeling it could just be my headset overheating, actually. Would that make sense? Taris, would it make sense that if my headset started to get too warm for too long, it would start to have degrading effects on the tracking? I feel like that would make sense, because I feel like that chip would be like, well, we're going to cool this off. The Index is notorious for getting hot because they didn't bother with fucking fans. Just so you know. They didn't bother with fans on the Valve Index because it was an oversight. Is Allkit? No, it's an Index, yes. If I want peace and quiet, the countryside of the North Yorkshire moors. Yeah, and you'll have to fucking use smoke signals and, like, string with cups on the end to communicate with other people. And hun. Fucking hell, I found a live scorpion in my headset. Probably because it was warm. Malleus, probably because it was warm. No other reason. Oh wait, shit, yeah, I should... Please. Don't go across the moors. I war. Oh, you because of the whole legend of the. Yeah, wasn't there like a whole thing of like there's like a legend of a big dog on the moors, of the Yorkshire moors. It's not the Hound of the Baskerville, is it? Actually, I can't remember where the Baskervilles technically are. A Hound of the Baskervilles is definitely a legend. I can't remember. Where the fuck are the Baskervilles? Are they the are they the Yorkshire Moors? I don't know. I'm bad when it comes to when it comes to British geography, because it just looks like. Yes. Was it crunchy? Did it taste like Cheez-Its? A very important question. Did it taste like a Cheez-It? Did it taste like a Cheez-It? I don't know why I'm talking that way. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry. Every now and then I hold my breath. Chat, do you do that? Where every now and then you just hold your breath for no fucking reason? I feel like I do that every now and then. I just go, I want to hold my breath for like 3-4 seconds. I don't know why I do that. I always go lightheaded afterwards as well. Could it be a blood pressure thing? Should I be worried? Should you be... we all do that. Is it a blood pressure thing? I have a feeling I do it when my blood pressure's getting a bit too low and I'm just trying to pump... Or when I'm feeling lightheaded and... confused, I do it. Or is it just a different variant of like a yawn? I feel like it would make sense if I feel like it would make sense if it was a different version of a yawn. Yeah, I'm having a caffeine crash, if you can't tell. All my energy, all my caffeine is just disappearing now. I think I left the second coffee a bit too late. Oh, I did it too early. I don't know. Yes, I believe. Ah, just a different version of a yawn. That makes sense. What the fuck has happened to my voice? I don't know. I'll get a wave of energy in a minute. Need more coffee? No, if I have any more coffee, I'm not sleeping tonight. If I have another coffee, I genuinely will not sleep tonight. I'll be zipping around, and I already had a late night where I went to bed at like 3. Actually, do you want to know what it might be, Jake? I think it might be because I went to bed at 3 and my dad woke me up again at 9. He does it every weekend, pretty much. I'm back. Welcome back, everyone! How are we all doing today? Not you, me. Okay. Oh. Fuck me. Where am I yawning? Cake? Cake? You're getting cake? What cake are you getting? Jake, what cake are you getting? Huh? I want ice cream. I want specifically, right now, I want the Cadbury's chocolate one. I want Cadbury's chocolate. I want the Cadbury's, the little tub of just general chocolate one. They're so nice, especially with the soft core thing that they do, where it's all like lovely and fluffy. The caramel one is also nice, but the caramel's a bit overwhelming. I haven't had ice cream in over a week now. Oh, Jake, I'm back on my diet, by the way. I'm back on my diet. I have a goal. I have a goal that I'm gonna run towards between now and the end of the month. I think I can hit it, but I need to be very heads down with it. I do have a lunch with my mum on Wednesday, which is the only break day I'm giving myself, for the month, basically. But yes, I'm back on my diet. I finally got everything back up. My hormones are back on proper regulation. I got my new salt, which has genuinely been helping me with my energy. Also, yes. So it's like a whole, it's been like a period of adjusting my bitch brain to get everything rolling forward. Now I'm back to where I want to be. I can start moving forward with it all. I want to see all of the full of the UK Parliament and Katie put in charge. Doctor, you do not want that. You do not want that. Okay? If you put me in charge, I'm literally just gonna call. I'm just gonna call everyone pussies in Parliament, and genuinely just actively call people pussies for doing what's wrong, and just saying. And my number one argument is, we tried it your way. We tried it your way. How about we do it this way instead? Actually try something different rather than the same shit that doesn't work on repeat. Please fix the BBC. Do you want to know how I fix the BBC, Doctor? Do you want to know how I would fix the BBC? I'd get rid of the fucking TV license in the UK. Easy as fuck. I get rid of the TV license in the UK and say to them, hey, fuck the TV license. Join the rest of the TV networks. You now have to fucking advertise. Easy clap. Another thing that I would do in the UK as well, if I was put in charge, would be I get rid of the SD fucking level TV service. Fuck that shit. I would, if I was put in charge, one of the things that I would do is I would roll out HD TV channels as the standard, not as a magical upgrade, because they're not a magical fucking upgrade anymore. They're 1080p when half of the most people in the UK now have a 4K TV. You can get a 4K TV for about £200 in the UK. 1080p is like a fourth of that. Why is standard television still 720p in the UK? I would abolish it and say 1080p is now the minimum. You can do a UHD channel, which will be 4K, but the standard now has to be 1080p. The BBC, I tell them to go fuck themselves with the TV license. Tell everyone, hey, you no longer have to pay a TV license. We're abolishing that shit. It doesn't fucking work. The BBC is now being forced to actually take fucking advertisement. Wow. Side note, I'd also make it so the fucking news channels on every channel are held to the same standard of legislation where they have to be fucking impartial. No longer bullshit of like, oh, you want to watch Nigel Farage on fucking television for 2 hours. Meanwhile, the Green Party's in it for 15 minutes a month. He's on it for like 2 hours a week. Whatever. I'm getting tired of it. They need to be kept impartial. I'd also literally turn around and say, oh, you work in Parliament? You work in Parliament? Okay. Oh, wait, you have another job? Yeah, no, you're fired from that job. You no longer work for that job. You're a politician. Your job is the people who vote for you. Oh, wait, but you don't make enough money? Oh, that sounds like a you, not an ish them. I would also make it so once a month, every fucking year, politicians have to live on the minimum benefits. The minimum benefits that the lowest paid person on benefits gets paid every year. Why? Because if they fucking can't survive on it for a fucking month, what makes them think that other people can? Simple as. And maybe start taxing rich people, like billionaires. Ooh, that's what I would do. Those will be my policies. My big fuck you policies. But how are you, doctor? You doing okay? That hole isn't for to stick your hand in. I just want to watch Red Dwarf. Red Dwarf is on Netflix now, doctor. You can watch it on Netflix if I remember correctly. Let them eat toast. Let them fucking eat toast. Once a year, politicians get 1 month where they have to live on the minimum benefits. Easy as fuck. Simple. Why? It puts them in the feet of the people who they are probably oppressing. Do you want to know what it makes them do? It makes them try to raise the minimum benefits to make it so that month is less difficult for them. Wow. It's almost like forced empathy can work. Let them eat toast. Feet? Why are you talking about feet? Jake, did someone show you toes and you got horny? Jake, did you get horny because of feet? Did you get horny because of tootsies again? Did you get horny because of tootsies? Do you have a problem? Jake, do you have a problem with toesies? Do you have a problem with toesies, huh? Other people, possibly? I don't know why my brain is doing this circle of energy now. I've got a bit more of my energy back, but it's not all there. I might need to add a bit more salt into my diet. I'll add some more to my dinner. It will help. Yes. Words. I definitely don't think I got enough sleep last night, though. It does make sense, actually, why I'm more tired now. Yeah, actually. Crunchy, salty cheese. What is it with you and salty cheese, Jake? I blame Doc. Good idea. Just blame Doc. Doctor, you have been blamed. You have been blamed. What the fuck? If I was in charge of any country, I would make it criminal act for a non-government agency to buy, sell, collect data and put data. The punishment would be the whole board of directors, and chaos would be sentenced to life in the deepest hole I can find. One of the things that I would actually do, Doctor, is if any levels of insider trading have been found, they basically get imprisonment. Can we just admit that we need to actually start putting rich people in jail? Can we just openly admit now that when a crime is prison is just for poor people. Prison is for poor people, and crime doesn't mean shit. The law genuinely doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. Once you make enough money, it's fine. It doesn't matter. And fines are genuinely a fucking tax on poor people. Most of the people who get fined and struggle to pay their fines struggle to make a fucking living anyway. They don't need a fine. Most of them just need a fucking break. Privacy should be a right. Privacy should be a right. The concept of data brokers is such a dumb idea. Well, they want to know. Oh, what do they want to know? Well, they want to know that your sock size. They want to know your shoe size and your sock size. Why? Why do they want to know my fucking sock size? What information? Oh, you're going to show me my shoes? Your idea is so cute. Thank you. Thank you. I did the clothes myself. I rigged it all. I textured it all. I modeled it all. It was a fun, like, month-long project. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ow. Ow. Oh, God. Oh. I have a hair in my eye. I'm dying. Oh, I fixed it. Thank you. Well, no, I'm just like, I'm tired of this whole mindset of, well, if we keep the worst thing that's going on is this endless loop of, well, what if we just keep doing the same thing on repeat? Have you ever heard the definition of insanity? It's doing the same things over and over again and expecting different things. How about we try something different? I get that my hair always gets my eyes. Oh, my VR chat died. I want to say probably about 20-30 minutes ago. So I took my VR headset off to check if everything died or if it was just VR chat. So I got it just gives it more permission to fall back into my face. No time to die. You had things to do. No, Jake, and I'm trying. I'm so trying. I'm sorry. Anyway, time to talk about Booba. You want to talk about Ope? 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 Opa? Ope? If you think about it, if everything is free, we could all be rich and poor. Do you know what would be really funny, Ruram? Consider the following. Standard pay per hour. You standardize pay per hour, and then you earn how much based on how many hours you work every day. The people who end up making the companies, the people who work more just get paid more. Standard pay per hour, standardized pay per hour, no more minimum wage, no more maximum age. You just turn around and say, everyone gets paid this per hour. It doesn't matter if you're a teacher, a surgeon, a company owner, or a janitor at the company. Everyone gets paid the exact same. You get paid based on the hours you work. Simple as fuck. People are going to end up complaining, saying, well, my line of work is significantly more skilled. What the hell? I'm like, if your line of work requires significantly more skill, you also get paid to be taught stuff. So you would have been paid to learn. Standard pay across the board. Guess what? The people who put more hours in get paid more. Rich people hardly work. They'd be the poorest people in the country. So what you're saying is I should destroy wage and only leave one wage. Why is it that we turn around and endlessly talk about raising minimum wage without the concept or even not even coming up with this idea of maximum pay per hour? Why is it that in the hour and 40 minutes I have been live, why is it in the hour and 40 minutes I've been live, I have gotten one subscriber and four follows? That's my payment for the last hour. Also, ad revenue. We're not going to talk about that. It would probably be like $5, $6. I don't care. Whatever. Growth is growth. Don't care. That's fine. Thank you, by the way. Really do appreciate it. It doesn't matter. Not the point I'm trying to make. But why is it in the same hour and a half of me being live, Elon Musk in the same period of time has made probably about 10 times more than I make in a year in the last hour? Why is that fair? Why is that fair? How is that fair? He makes 10 times more in an hour than I do a year. You want to talk about balance? Stop talking about this endless, we got to raise minimum wage. We've got to raise minimum wage. I understand that you should get paid for the hours and the effort that you put in. Thank you, Phoenix. I understand that you should get paid for the effort that you put in. You can plant seeds and let them grow. Nothing wrong with planting seeds and letting them grow and you making a little bit of extra money. Nothing wrong with that. But when you get to the point where in an hour you're making 10 times more than the average person in a year, do you think that's really fair? Minimum. Stop talking about minimum pay. Let's start talking about maximum pay. If you can't consider this, if you struggle to survive on less than $12 million a year, I'm sorry, you're shit with finances. If you're struggling to live on like $1 million a month, what the fuck? So what you're saying is Ed should overthrow the government and make all pay fair. I mean, we should do a previous sentence. Yeah. I'm saying we should end this. I'm saying we need to break this endless cycle of blaming X, Y, and Z, pushing problems down the road, repeating everything, and being like, why is the NHS falling apart? Why is the NHS falling apart? Why is this? And then they blame it on the people on benefits, or foreigners, or trans people, or the LGBT, or, oh, their religion is different to mine, oh, their skin color is a slightly different tone than mine. It's like this endless cycle of fucking blame. I'm like, bitch, do you want to know why the NHS is failing? Do you want to know why? It's because of like 2 fucking reasons. Rich people aren't being taxed enough. Simple as that. Rich people aren't being fucking taxed enough, and the fucking money that was supposed to go to the NHS has been redistributed to be somewhere else. Usually into the back pockets of people who own private companies, which take it away from the NHS, because that's always an endless thing. But I don't want to get into that. We do this constant thing of blame others when the problem is at the top. We worry about the wrong 1%. It's the look over there, guys, look over there. Meanwhile, over here, all the problems are happening. The real problem is here, not the look over there. It's down here. There's no one on this planet that could easily do my job. You need my brain to understand protein breakdown and cellular regeneration to know my research to work on the liver regeneration project I run at work. You are unique, doctor. You are very unique. Do you want to know, in the situation where they just do a standardized income, your line of work just guarantees that you will always have somewhere to live comfortably, eat. You will always have a meal and somewhere comfortable to live. Simple. You are unique in your own way. Very much so. Exactly. I'm just tired of this endless bullshit. If you want to know my personal opinion, I'm just personally exhausted from this endless cycle of look over here, this is a problem, when the reality is, what about them? Just because someone is less experienced doesn't mean they should have to struggle to get by. Exactly. I think that's a call to have Katie sit on me and Jake's face. I wish I could, hun. I can't. I will get banned. I will get banned. Maybe another time, other platform. Maybe not Wednesday, not this Wednesday, other Wednesday. Following Wednesday. I could do it. Not the Wednesday coming up, the Wednesday after. Yeah. Yes. Chat. Question. Little question for you guys. Kitty, good girl. I'm always a good girl, Phoenix. You know this. But chat, question. I don't want to get into that rerun. I genuinely do not want to get into that. That is like dipping your hand in fucking... That's like dipping your hand into like acid and trying to come out without burns type conversation. Like, I agree with you. I very much agree with you. But I don't want to get into that. Okay, is it good, girl? Thank you. Also, one thing Valve is doing is they are changing the Steam store in a way that they will cut out the middleman and just look at the amount of time you spend in specific games and will directly advertise similar games to you. You mean they're going to be doing like an analytic style thing and recommend? They're going to introduce a recommended game system? I thought they already did that, Prey. I'm not gonna lie. That means I'm not gonna get Battlefield 6 every 5 seconds because I prefer, like, more chill games. Targeted advertising. Yeah, it's just targeted advertising. Oh, you play loads of horror? Cool, play loads of horror. Easy. Not in the way it is now. Okay, it's a more tailored targeted advertising. I can't wait for smart TVs to start doing tailored advertisement based on the viewer. I can't wait for TVs to start doing targeted advertising. You know, like when you're watching Netflix and you get an ad, or Disney Plus and you get an ad. Imagine that, but on TV where it's more targeted towards the individuals. That will happen. That's already in the works right now. They're just going to basically be like ad slot, and then the ads are targeted adverts towards you, rather than like, oh, we're watching a kids show. Time for this. Me when anime cat girls are real. I'm real. Nekomimi Sokubos, technically. Also, it will help indie developers a lot more. Yeah, that's a really, really good point. Because one of the things that I really, really hate when it comes to the Steam store is how sometimes it takes me a few... Like, I see a game like RV there. I want games to play with my friends. I want to be able to kick back and relax with some friends. I do a little bit of GameStop here and there. I did Peak, we did Repo, we did Schedule 1 and stuff. We did those types of games. Are we there yet? It took me 10 minutes to find, and I couldn't find it on the homepage. I had to fucking search it. The moment I have to physically sit down and search for a game on Steam is the moment I feel that the recommended feature has failed. Genuinely. It's as simple as that. I decided I'm going to upload this model and then go live. You've inspired me. Good, Echo. You're doing good. I'm proud of you. I'm very, 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 very proud of you. You're doing so amazing, sweetie. But Echo, I'm proud of you. You're doing great. You did good. Sorry, my throat is going. I didn't drink my tea last night. I need to make sure I drink tea tonight. God, I hope I don't have a fucking Zoomie night. I feel like I had a somewhat Zoomie night last night. My friend Sleek was so drunk and cool last night. It was adorable. I feel like when something goes wrong with the higher ups of society, they blame it on like a femboy that just chilling in bed. They blame everything but themselves. Yeah. Do you want to know what's really funny, Rerun? I blame myself before blaming others. I have this tendency to genuinely blame myself before others. Like, I try to take accountability for every little thing. And I feel like that's a perfectly healthy thing to do. I go, well, I didn't upload my stream VOD on time. Why? Because after my stream, I passed out because I was so tired. Well, why were you so tired? Because I went really, really hard on my stream and it was a really, really good stream. I just ended up passing out after the stream and I didn't edit the VOD to upload. Okay. Hello. Wow. Hi, Moment Rider. But yeah, it's like, I blame myself before others. And I go, well, is there an excuse? So I did it. Wow, I finished my stream. I was really, really tired. I was like, I mean, you were up for about 2-3 hours and you were playing fucking Megabonk for 3 hours after the stream. Why didn't you do the edit instead? And I was like, true. I love the way you think. I say, am I at fault? What can I do to correct this in future? Simple. I don't think that's a problem. But the moment you start blaming others is the moment you kind of fail as a person. I mean, you can blame other people if it's justified. Like, oh, that twat driver crashed into my car. Like, I was just waiting at a traffic light. It was red. The twat behind me crashed into my car. Now my car stopped working. Guess what? Blame the fucking other person. They're definitely in the wrong. But in the situation where you were daydreaming and the lights were green and they saw it as green, but they didn't see that you were there, but you didn't have your brakes on because you were daydreaming and then you just pressed the accelerator and then they smashed into the back of you. Response there is, you, technically speaking, they're still in the wrong, but I would put myself at fault for being in for daydreaming a bit and not hitting accelerator quick enough. Simple as. That's partial blame on me. I didn't hit go quick enough. Situation where it's like I'm daydreaming and I crash into the person in front of me, I'm fully fucking at fault. I was daydreaming. I always end up blaming myself before others. I think I do it too much and it kind of is a bit of a... Yes. Yippee, I still have faith in humanity. Rerun, I kind of live in this mental assessment of, I don't know, I try to live, do you want to know how I try and live my life on? I assume everyone has had a shit day. And my goal is to not make it worse, but to make it better. My goal is to try to make other people's day better. In the situation where I feel like I make the situation worse, I failed. Simple as. Easy as fuck. Best way to think of it that way. I don't want to make your day worse. And I think that's fair. I think that's perfectly fair. I just don't get this whole, well, I've got to blame everyone but myself. Fuck you. Is it stupid? Okay, back to goofy time. What were we doing? Hi, Mooman! Yes, Phoenix, I do have the thonky. I do the thonky, yes. Yes, I have found a new thing on TikTok and I've been loving it. It's cats in Minecraft. It's it's adorable. It's just cats in Minecraft. I showed it to my dad yesterday, and he was like, "What the fuck? That's so cute." Cats in Minecraft are adorable. They're so goofy. They're so goofy, and they got such little brains. They're just silly little guys. Wait, I was gonna message Shia something yesterday, and I can't remember what it was. Fuck. I'll remember it. I was meant to message them something, and I can't remember what it was, and I'm just like, I've been kind of mentally flummoxed for a while. Is that it? I don't know. I'm a super introvert, and I need to be like, well. I showed them my earrings. Oh, wait. Gizzy, are you there? Gizzy. Best bitch, are you there? Gizzy. Gizzy, hello, are you still there? I showed Shia the buff plug earrings you got me. And they were like, what the fuck? And I think they showed it to Buff. And they loved it. I don't know if they already knew. Oh my god, hi, Katie. Hi. Hi, Prince. Hi, North Princess. Hi. How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you doing okay? I have a peanut in my throat. I failed No Nut November. I had peanuts. Oh. Okay, watch me get the Zoomies back because I have achieved the hydration and now I feel good. My brain is getting moistened. I feel the flow. It's back again. I'm back again. Hello. Jake, are you there? Jake, did you disappear and get coffee? Can you get me coffee? Can I have a mocha? Can I have mocha? Jake, can I have a mocha? No. Why no? Can I have a mocha? Yes. Yes, I can have a mocha? Can I have a mocha? I'd like a mocha, please. I'd like a cold mocha. It tastes like hot chocolate with a little bit of coffee. It tastes nice. Good coffee tastes like mocha. Good coffee, mocha. Tastes like milkshake. Good cold brew, actually. Oh. Jake, how are you doing? You doing okay? Are you doing okay? Ooh, hot chocolate. One moment. Oh. I'm getting hot chocolate. North, how are you doing? Are you doing okay? Are you doing okay? I hope that you're doing. I'm doing okay. Jake, you're okay. I'm glad you're doing okay. Chat, what is your plans for the rest of the weekend? You have... It is now... 4? It says 4. It is now 4 p.m. It is 4 p.m. Which means we've got 6, 7, 8 hours left of Sunday. It's the 8 hours left in the week. At least for the English people. What are your plans for the rest of the week? Are you having a roasty tonight? Are you having a roast dinner if you're from the UK? It is a Sunday. You're legally obligated to have some form of... Oh, I'm going to die. You are legally obligated to have some form of nice food. It is Sunday. It's the day of the week where you're legally obligated to have a nice meal. Okay? What are you having for dinner tonight? Huh? Chat? I have sausage casserole and mashed potato. I'm gonna die. No roast. Want something crunchy? You want something crunchy? Jake, knowing you, it will be pie. Are you having pie for dinner? Are you having a lovely pie? I don't know why. I feel like you're going to have, like, I don't know, cheddar and leek. Cheddar and leek pie sounds nice.
Phoenix Reborn DK asked me, "Hey GLaDOS, do I need big stick or lots of blue for Kate to smash?" Ah, you must be referring to some kind of virtual game. I'm sure whatever strategy you're considering, it'll end up in some chaotic mess. But who knows? Maybe it'll work. Just remember, everyone loves a good disaster, especially when it's not their own. Good luck with that.
What? I don't know what you mean. Is going good. I think I'm going to practice my music later. Ooh, what instrument? What instrument? I am like piano. I am a pianist. I do the piano. The ding dong keyboard. Lol, I woke up Terrace. You did indeed. But it's 11 a.m. for me, so not yet. Ooh, no got crackers. I feel like, I don't know why, a leek and cheddar pie sounds god tier right now, doesn't it, Joke? Leek and cheddar just sounds really nice. Ayoa plan what? What? What do you mean? I'm a guitarist of 11 years. Ooh, that sounds so cool. Cool. I do piano. I'm not a very good, well-trained piano person. Mostly because of the keyboard that I did have. I left at my mum's. It was hers, and I just borrowed it more than often, and I just used it to practice. I do have a keyboard now, but it's for Foley. It's a mini keyboard I use for porn. I use it to make squelchy sounds. I just put them on the keyboard and I go. Remember, I'm proud of you. Love you, Oshi. Rex, thank you so much. I hope you had a wonderful time. I haven't seen you in a while. I thought you said the P word, then you said pianist. Yes. Just came in and heard Katie likes penis. Is this normal? Yes. Yes, it is, Nitro. How are you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing okay. Remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. It's coming up soon. It's the day where we remind our government. It's like, hey, do your fucking job. Been mentally unwell, but I'm better now. Congratulations, I'm glad you're feeling better now, hon. I'm glad you're doing better. Congratulations, I'm so proud of you, hon. I'm so proud of you. I'm hoping that you've been doing okay, or at least taking care of yourself, or trying to take care of yourself. I've had water and my Zoomies are back. I bet I like it more than her. My birthday is in 15 days, so that's cool. Awesome! My birthday was on Wednesday last week. I turned 33. I'm old. Yes. Edge. Did we just have Edge? I swear we just had Edge. Oh, wait, no, that was like 40 minutes ago. What the fuck? I do have them set up correctly. Huh? MILF. I bet you look young and beautiful. Duh. I don't leave the house, Rex. Of course I look young. The beautiful part is, like, argumentative, but, like, the young part, yes, I look a bit younger than I am. Tired, but a lot younger. I look like I'm probably about 26. Most people think I'm, like, 25, 26 years old. I went to TwitchCon last year. I got hit on by so many fucking guys. I asked them how old they think I was, and most of them said, like, 26. I went, I fucking wish. And they're like, how old are you? I went, like, 32. And they went, what the fuck? You look fine. I went, thank you. And they realized I was old, and then suddenly I was a bit like, oh no. Filthy Vilf material. Oh, whoa. We need to do that as a shirt, don't we, Jake? We need Filthy Vilf. Filthy Vilfy. A Filthy Vilf shirt. Oh. Back from ad hell, what I missed? Nothing. We were talking about VILFs and how I apparently look younger than what I am. Yes, good idea, Katie. I will come up with an idea for it. Yeah, I need to tell my dad not to buy me food during the week again. I need to get him really on board with it, and I need him to fucking stick to it. I would still fuck you. I have a pulse, of course. I just don't like my body. I'm working on it. I'm back on my diet. I'm working out again. I'm drinking proper amounts of water every day. I'm kind of doing a super saver month, so I'm sticking very heavily to my diet all month. Yes. Yes. I'm also working out. I'm doing a morning routine and an afternoon routine. Guys, I don't think you understand how much I've leveled up my working out for this month. I'm doing a morning session and an afternoon session. I am literally doing, in the morning I'm waking up, I'm doing like a good like half an hour, 20, 30 minutes of yoga. And then in the afternoon, I'm doing like 20, 30 minutes of working out. On top of that, I'm doing my work, I'm dieting as well. By the end of this year, I'm gonna have a banging body. I'm gonna have such a banging body. I'm gonna be like, fuck yeah, you wanna fuck it, bitch? I wanna be a problem by February. That's my goal. Be a problem by February. I have my end of the month goal. Prior to that, I'm gonna do my end of the year goal, but I wanna be a problem. I'm gonna be a fucking problem. It's gonna be great. Muscles gets me riveted. I'm not gonna go for muscle mummy. I'm simply going for slim and in control. MzCatieB, I'm actually not gonna lie. I'm kind of going for that sombra physique, if you know what I mean. I'm going for that sombra physique. Like all a good amount down here with a nice snatched waist and an okay amount of toning, but not too much. Like I want you to look at me and think, damn, I can throw that against the wall and fuck it till tomorrow. Jake just turned it around and went, okay, I fuck with it. Already wants that. Wait. Already wants that. Yep. Wait. I don't like my body. I want to get it better. I just don't like my body. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 30. I'm officially 33. I've just given myself this mental mandate of if I don't physically get to where I want to be by the time I'm 35, I'm fucking giving up on trying to get my weight down. Simple. I know it sounds stupid, but I'm like, if I don't get it done by the time I turn 35, I've been trying to do this for years. I'm just gonna give up. I'm just gonna give up by that point. So I have to get on with it. Easy as fuck. I just mentally have given myself that level of mandate. I'm just like, what the fuck? But yeah, MzCatieB, I didn't know you like the muscles. Do you like slightly toned or do you like, well defined? Do you like well defined? Because you know what it's like, by the way. Once you start losing weight, you kind of don't know when to stop. So you just go, well, I'm going to lose weight. Gets to go weight. Oh, I want to get more tone. Gets tone. Oh, I want to get a bit more muscly. When Katie is ready, I have a full test program worked out. I want to be able to be put. I want to be able to have fun on sex swing without me fearing I'm gonna break something, or be thrown onto a bed without breaking something. I'm not gonna lie, Jake, and I'm not gonna lie, chat. I have an endless fear of breaking furniture, and I would like to get to a weight where I feel that that shouldn't be a problem. But I have a goal. I have goals. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. The working out routine, it'll be fun. Looking. Are you looking at the sombra? Are you looking at like the sombra body physique? Is that what you're looking at? Because that's kind of like what I'm running towards. She's my main. But Tumby is the best. I don't like my tummy. I don't like my body. I hate my body. Do you want to know what problem I have? I know I'm tall and my body is just like, I just want to actually like what I look at or what I see. Or I want to be able to take a picture of my body and just be like, yeah, that's me. I'm okay with this. My ceilings are concrete, so should be no problem with attaching the swing. Oh my god. I want a pole. Do you want to know another thing that I want to do? I want to move when or if I move to Canada. I want to get a place with a basement. I want to make that room my stream room, and I want a pole. I want a pole for like working out. You know what you want. You know what it is. Yes. Sorry. I keep going down on my legs and I can't do that too long. It hurts my thighs. I say my thighs, it's the calves. Katie's Dungeon, good money there. Invest now! Invest now, Katie Dungeon. Be sure you have at minimum 600,000 if you plan on buying a home in Canada. North, the plan I've got is I want to move in with a friend. And I don't mind renting if I'm with a friend and we're able to split things evenly and it's all reasonably priced. Because then the plan after that is make enough money so I can for us to both make enough money so then we can then look at getting our own place. I'd like to try and buy my own place by the time I turn 40. Make sure the pole is removable so you don't accidentally run into it. I mean, the trick would be is to just put up a boundary around the pole. There is a hair there. But no, Nitro, those types of poles which you can remove are just crap. They're so easy to break. They're very, very bad. I've talked to Haffy about it a bit, and they're like, yeah, don't get them. Permanent pole or not. Thank you. Should actually try and talk to Kim a bit more. I'm not gonna lie, if Kim has a spare room that they're willing to let me move into, I'm like, I'll happily move in. I'll happily move in if you don't mind me doing my content and my work. Yeah. They're more dangerous. They're more prone to fall down because you install them and then you got to take them out. Even if it's ones that use the pin on the top and the bottom, or you put the bottom in and then you slot the top in. It's like then you put like a pin in the top. It's like they always end up breaking from what I've heard. That no matter how you go about them, they're always shit. They're always terrible. You want one which is installed properly, and you just go from there. Yeet. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I think my, like, going to bed late and being woken up early is just a bad combo. And I'm hating how it's an every Sunday thing. Out of stock? What's out of stock? Oh, are you saying... Did you try to do a thrower thing? Did you try a thrower thing? Yeah, that doesn't work. That's disabled. They're paused. What did you try and do? Throw a thing. It's disabled. I disabled it because that's for in desktop mode. That's not a VR thing. I'm sorry, sweetie. You can't throw stuff at me. It's a desktop thing. That's why I turned it off. It's disabled. It's not out of stock. It's just the wrong platform. It's not out of stock. It's the wrong platform. Yes. Just getting some hot chocolate. Oh, I gave Jake an idea and now Jake is running with it. No, bad idea. I'm losing Jake. Jake, where are you going? Why are you crying? Hi, Terrace. Terrace. Chat. What are your plans for tomorrow? What are you doing? You have Terrace. Terrace is playing Final Fantasy. They don't... They love me, but they're not as in love with me as Tifa. Sorry, they're like the only name I know from Final Fantasy. Cloud? Sephiroth. Steve. Okay, Lickums then. You won't have me for long. I am soon going to get food. It's Sunday as well. I'm pretty sure Terrace goes off to parents to eat. All wrong versions of Final Fantasy. Kevin. Sorry, I was doing a run in Megabonk this morning. And I was having a really good run, right? It was going brilliantly, no problems. It was a brilliant run. It was no problems, and I got a Kevin. Kevin hurts you for what it gives you. Basically, hurts you every time you hit an enemy. They deal like 25% of the damage back at you until you get down to one H point. Really good. I know you're thinking that sounds really shit. What the fuck are you doing? Really good, especially when you mix it with the toxic waste barrel and the items which damage enemies around you whenever you get hit. Those ones are really good when you have a Kevin. And I had the electric one, I had the toxic one, I had the items which give you gold every time you took damage. The problem I just didn't have enough lifesteal. See, if you get enough lifesteal, you can keep on top of it. Fuck Kevin, I was doing super well, I was really powerful, I killed like 2 bosses, and my health went from woo to new, and I was like, no, what the fuck is going on? And then I'm taking out the other 2 bosses, because I had 4 of them to deal with, because I'm a baller like that. And I'm sitting there jumping, but there was a crowd around me. Every time I shot, my health went up, and then I took it back. It goes like that. I'm like, okay, this is fine. And because I'm focusing on the boss, and I'm a bush, he's a character. I shave. I don't have a bush, but I'm the bush. Stop. I'm the bush, and I'm sitting there using the sniper and targeting the big boss. And I'm targeting the big boss so I can kill him quicker, because the whole point of the build is he dishes out a ton of damage in a very short period of time, and then he has to reload, and all my weapons are to protect me from everything around me. Okay? I don't have a bush. I'm clean shaved. Shut up. Every time I shot, there was a ton of enemies in front of me. I'm whipping through the fucking crowd. Ton of life still. Ton of damage being dealt to me because of Kevin. And then, I jumped on an enemy because they start spawning underneath me. Fuck them. Okay, I'm clean and fresh from the shower. I'm now going to sleep in Katie's bed and throw her strange rubber swords at Jake. Don't do that. They're really expensive. Then no, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't play Megabonk. I enjoy Megabonk. Megabonk is fun, but it's very RNG heavy. Saying that, I think they recently did I think Megabonk did an update recently which guarantees you to get at least one yellow in the starting area to make it fairer. Because I've noticed that after a recent update, I get a yellow every time I'm in the green zone, the tier 1. And I'm like, okay, cool. But it's like pot luck which one you get. It's really, really good run if you get like a magnet or a soul harvester. I'm just saying words, you have no idea what I'm talking about. The Flubble goes in the Glompy, and the Taja does the Yu. Yes. Doctor, how was your shower? Did you have a good shower? Actually, I think after my stream, I might go for a bath, like, straight away. No fuck-assing around, just straight in it. Yes, it was nice. Was it hot? I like hot bath. I might actually put the heating. I might turn my taps up to make them hotter because I really like a hot bath at this time of year. But it's getting so cold that I can't have a hot bath because the bath cools down too much, and I want it to be a really, really lovely hot bath. So I might turn it up like one maybe 2 degrees to make it really, really lovely and warm. It's like Also, how the fuck are you supposed to unlock tier 3? By being amazing. Pray, the way that you unlock tier 3 is you first do the tier 1, you just kill the boss on tier 1. Then you kill the boss on tier 2, and then tier 3, by the time you get to the red zone, you should be efficient at what you're doing. Easy as fuck. Genuinely. I have returned, slurp. Let's go! Jake has returned! Welcome back! I hope you have a wonderful hot chocolate. I hope you have a wonderful hot chocolate. Yes. How do you even unlock tier 3? By doing tier 2. Easy. That's how you do it, Prey. You unlock tier 3 by beating the boss in tier 2. You unlock tier 2 by beating the boss in tier 1. If you can't do the boss in tier 1, you're never going to be able to do the boss in tier 2. If you're not able to do the boss in tier 2, you're not going to be able to do the boss in tier 3. And tier 3, by the way, the boss doesn't spawn, or you summon the boss, you go to the boss. Which I hate. I wish they did it so you killed the boss in tier 3, and then it does it normally, and then you go to the final boss. That's how I would have done it. I would have done it. I would have also made the arena a bit more interesting. I would have done it so it's like a bigger bowl. I have done that 15 times and still can't unlock tier 3. Are you sure you've done it? Go through the portal at the end. Make sure you go through the portal. Jake, help me find a chair to make a goth girl nothing service where the goths crush you with their chest or thighs. Doctor, is that what you want from me? You want me to just crush you between my thighs? Huh? Huh? Yes, or tits. Oh. I can do it at like TwitchCon. I can't do it on Twitch. Is that what you want, Jake? Do you want? Is that what you want? Is that what you want, Doctor? You want to go to TwitchCon, and then for me to like say, okay, sit down, and then you sit down between my thighs, and I just crush you between my thighs. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Chat, if I were to do that at TwitchCon, would that be a thing that people are interested in? I dived every time after the first portal. The second one doesn't open. Did you summon the boss and kill the boss? The tree dude? You summoned the tree boss, beat the tree boss. You need to make sure tier 2 is selected. Did you have tier 2 selected? Yes, facing you. TwitchCon. Genuinely TwitchCon. I'll just do that at TwitchCon. Have fun. Do you know what I should do? I could do that, maybe. Actually, I'll do that closer to the time. Actually, yeah, we'll do that closer to the time. Sorry, I have an idea and I really want to push with it, and I have a fun idea which I'll push. But I need to get my body to a situation where I want to do it, and I'm thinking TwitchCon next year. I do want to do both of them. I'm going to plan and prep to do both of them. TwitchCon US is like a coin flip. It depends on what's going on. I got an itchy nose. And I just have an idea. That's the plan, Kitty Sandwich. 1 second. Itchy nose. How? God, my head is so sweaty right now. Ah. I have an idea. I was just thinking, would it be really cool if I went to TwitchCon dressed as like maid? Like do me in maid outfit? Like proper full on, actually like what the fuck maid outfit? But then I'm going, I will do that, but I want to obviously get to my goal weight. Yes. Are you fixing to crush a watermelon between your thighs? Not yet. Next year. I'll do that next year. I could do that. I personally really, really hate watermelon, so I'll have to, I'd have to do it, but I won't be able to do much with the watermelon. You don't like it? I hate watermelon. The smell makes me throw up. If I go, I should try to drag Riley with me. Riley wants me to drag them with me. So if you end up... Doctor, if you end up dragging Riley... you're essentially dragging them to stay with me. That's all I'm going to say. But I need to be able to fund it. I've got loads of goals that I want to do. Like, I've got like a layer of shit. I'll color and leash him for you. No, I can do that. I can do that. I collared someone at the last TwitchCon. I will do it again comfortably. It's not a problem. I literally collared like 3 people at TwitchCon and they all had raging hard-ons. It was a whole moment. Oh, good morning. Sorry, I missed a couple of streams, been busy. Sincana, you are perfectly fine. Do not ever worry about it. You are always fine. I'm honestly getting back into the flow, so don't blame yourself, just blame me, because I've been very up and down with my streams. I'm determined to try to stick to my schedule moving forward. Yes. I only play on tier 2, and I have gotten to the second stage 20 times and killed the boss 15 times, but still can't unlock tier 3. I don't know, hun. Google. Seriously, Google. If you can't do something, don't come to me, Google. I don't know. I just did it. Oh, my nose. Seriously, just Google it. You need to make sure you're clicking on the portal to summon the tree dude, and then you can access it. Okay? Okay? Okay, I believe in you. But Google it. I am not a Google. I don't know how I unlocked it. I just know I did unlock it. In Goofy Boys, I collared him. I'll fucking do it again. I collared them. I will do it again. Wait, no, that was more Chuckles the Clown. Why do we live in a society? Don't ask. Sorry. I want to move my strap so it sits a bit higher, because that's so uncomfortable on my ears. That feels so much nicer on my head. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? Sorry, on the side of my head with the strap, it was too close to my ears. It was like sitting on the ear, pushing the ear out, so it was making my ears do like that at the top, and it was really uncomfortable. I literally just made it so instead of it sitting flat, it raised the back up a bit, and it's like, oh, fuck. Doctor, how is the upgrade to the room going? Have you managed to paint it and finish redecorating it, or is it like still in shambles right now? Because I don't know why whenever I sit down, my tracking decides to take a shit. Good morning, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Kai. How are you? Not paint yet, but it's usable. That's good. You should try and paint it though. Have you not decided on a color? If you want to know the color, wait for the ceiling. Choose one of the walls, make it darker than the others, and make the other bright. You won't regret it. Choose one wall to put loads of the cool design stuff on it. Easy. Other paint, I'm just taking the weekend and off. Good idea. I'm doing good, just chilling. My day off. Ooh. Did you have a good Eve? Did you have a good Eve and sleep? I have Baileys. I could have Baileys tonight. I could technically drink a little, but the problem with Baileys is once you open it, you've got 2 weeks to finish it, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna want to drink the whole thing tonight. Yes. Yes. I either get very drunk on Christmas or I either get very drunk on New Year's, which would be fun. Last New Year's I got very drunk on Baileys, and I'll do it again. I'll do it again, I swear to fuck. I just wanted to cuddle everyone. It was really funny. Is your day off tomorrow? Is your day off tomorrow? Let your hair down. But I don't want to drink a whole bottle of... Jake, actually, no. I'm not going to. I started my diet. Here's a better idea. I'm going to sit on... Not that way. I'm going to keep the Baileys. It's the mint chocolate one, by the way. Mint chocolate Baileys. Tastes really, really nice. I'm gonna keep the Baileys. And then what I'm gonna do is this. On New Year's, as long as I stick to my diet and I'm happy with it, I'm gonna let myself get as drunk as I fucking can. I will have multiple bottles of Baileys in one night. You can't, refrigerate. You can refrigerate it. You can refrigerate it, but the moment you open it, it starts to get air in. And it's a cream liqueur. And the cream part starts to go off when it comes in contact with air. So you have to keep it bottled. Once you've opened it, you've got 2 weeks to drink it. Easy. That's the only way to do it. So it's like, okay, cool. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Yeah. Cream liqueurs, you want to try to avoid opening them until you're planning on drinking them all. It's annoying. But no, I think I'm going to just, I'm going to hold back on drinking it until until New Year's. My reasoning is I'm starting my diet. The worst thing for me to do is go into my diet having drank the night before. I very rarely drink as it is, so it makes zero sense for me to be like, well, I'm going to get drunk the day I go start my diet on 4. It's like, whatever. My favorite holiday drink is Baileys and hot chocolate. Yes. Great combination. At TwitchCon, we had coffee and Baileys almost every morning. It was funny as fuck. I got very drunk in the pool and had Baileys. I'm not joking when I say I turned to one of my friends and said, can you get me a Baileys? And then they came back with one of the red disposable cups. Half full of Baileys. And I was just sat there in the pool with my friend, and I said, do you want some Baileys? And how much have you got? I said, I just got this. And they looked and went, that's fucking full. I went, yeah. It's like, wait, is that straight Baileys? And I went, probably. And then I went, oh my god, they're straight Baileys. I went, yeah, who got you that? And they were like, they did. And they were like, oh my god, they're so bad. Just the one, just the one. Jake, you know in American TV shows when they have the house parties and they got those red cups? The red disposable cups? It was one of those. By the way, I genuinely thought those were only a movie prop for the longest time. I actually didn't realize they were a real thing. I didn't realize they were real. Solo cups. I didn't realize they were real until I went to America and we had a party. I'm not joking. I thought they were just a cheap movie prop. No, hey, they're just cheap. I thought they were just used in movies. I thought they were used in movies and TV shows. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Are you offering? Yeah, they are actually quite common at parties. Yep. There's a song about Red Solo Cup. I have no idea. Like I said, we don't have them in the UK. They're not a common bit. They're not a common thing here. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know, I got rid of that. I just realized I got rid of that feature. Huh. You do. Yeah, we mix our cocktails in a pint glass, mate. Yeah, we still love pint glasses as well. Jake, you have never bought a pint glass in your life, yet you have 6 of them. And you broke 10. You've broken 10, you own 6, but you've never bought one in your life. Do you mean the stereotypical cups with the US used to party beer pong? Yes, the red Solo Cup thing. In the UK, we just use pint glasses that we stole from the pub. We just go to pubs, we go, oh, I like this glass, and then you walk home with it. They literally account for it. They buy new ones every week. Yeah, the whole purpose is to be really cheap glass, then that can be thrown away. They also have levels to make drinks. Give it Red Solo Cup by Toby Kane a listen. I might do. Walking out still drinking. Yeah, you just walk out still drinking. Do you know what's really, really funny? I remember growing up, I really liked a glass. It was a Pepsi glass from a pub, right? It was really, really nice. It looked like 2 balls. My hand is very out of sync. It was 2 balls. It was 1 ball on the top, 1 ball on the bottom. It had like this shape which made it go like that. And it was really, really comfortable in your hand. It was really, really, really comfortable in your hand. It was really, really, really nice. And I was like, I love this glass. It's really comfortable in my hand, and it's like pint glass. My mum was like, steal it. I was like, just take it home. I went, but that's stealing. I literally couldn't steal it. My mum was like, steal it. Ex-police officer, by the way. She was an ex-police officer. She just told me to steal it. I said, I can't do that. That's stealing. And she went, just take it home with you. What the fuck is wrong with you? I went, that's stealing. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you want to know what she did? She put it in a fucking purse. My mum just put it in a fucking purse. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You're stealing. And you're trying to encourage me to steal. Oh, what the fuck? And I was just like, that was an interesting situation. My mum, the person that literally grew up trying to encourage me to commit miniature crimes. Love a good mini crime. To a taster. Chat, did your parents ever encourage you to commit crimes? Huh? Did your parents ever encourage you to commit crimes? I feel like they might have. Because I think that's fucking hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. No, I just committed them myself. I never could. I never could. Do you know what's really stupid? Growing up, I had a friend. He was a known thief. They were a known thief, right? They weren't allowed in my house because they were a known thief. We would go to the store. They would just pick. They would just shoplift shit every time we were in there, and I'm just sitting there going. I remember one time they shoplifted like extra chocolate bars, and I just paid for it. I just paid for it. I said, yeah, this is for what they stole. Is that what they say? I said like 2 dairy milks. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want them getting in trouble. And it's like, you're a good one. I literally had the shop worker go, "You're a good one, thanks." They did that multiple times, by the way. Like, my friend would steal shit every time, and I would just not be part of it. I'd buy what I was buying. So now I go on, "Have good food, Taras. Love you. I love you." Chat, Taras is gone. Goon. Be goony. Be gooner. Chat, be super gooner. Taras is gone. They can't hurt you anymore. No more spray bottle. Love you, Taras. They're still here, guys. Everyone wave. Everyone wave. Can we get an 07 for Taras? Can we get 07s for Taras? We won't be seeing them till Tuesday. No, till Tuesday. Bye, Taras. Love you. Bye-bye. No. No, no, no. See, Nitro gets it. Nitro's good girl. Boy, they, them. Flower. Bean. Good bean. Yes. A good dame. Girl? My brain's screaming girl. Chat, do I need a sit emote? I feel like Taras is probably the best person to ask for this. I feel like I need a sit emote. Just like my avatar is like a little bean just sat down. I think that would be adorable. Baby shark, boop boop ba doo ba doo. I got copyright strike for this song. Do do do. So many times fuck that song. Cutest bit. Do. Are you okay, Jake? Are you having fun? I is relaxing. You is relaxing. Did you have an eventful week? Huh? Did you have an eventful week? I did. It was my birthday. I want to say thank you to everyone again. It means a lot to me. Hungry? You hungry? Do I need to end so you can go eat? Did you order food? Or are you talking about the country Hungary? Yes, did some catching up on stuff. I'm proud of you. You did so good. Ads. No, ads. I'm sorry you're getting slapped with the ads. No, I'm fine. Carry on. Okay. My tracking is going wonky again. Bum bum. Chat 07 for the ad watchers. You need to make sure you get all the love you can. I'm actually not gonna lie, Jake. I'm an itty bit tired. like, I think the hardly slept night, or the feeling of I hardly slept, is hitting hard. Love 'em. Love 'em. Love 'em. Yeah, sure. Toad in the Hall. I'm not gonna lie, Jake. I would fucking love Toad in the Hall. Gluten-free Toad in the Hall with a fuckload of gravy and maybe some mashed potato or some veggies. Oh my god. Ah, that sounds so nice. And bread sauce. Has to have bread sauce. Can't not have bread sauce. Bread sauce, very vital. Has to add a bread sauce. You're in heaven. That is such a great combo. You don't need the mashed potato, need some veggies. Gluten-free Toad in the Hall, specifically for me. Gravy, bread sauce, just to add a bit of, gluten-free bread sauce. I've got some. I've tried it. It's not too bad. Gotta get some veggies in there. Some beanstalk. You got some little bean sprouts. Some peas. Some sweet corn. Stuff that mixes really lovely with gravy. I might be leaving early. I'm finally getting my motorcycle started after over a year of work. I'm so happy. Sin! I hope you have a wonderful time with your thing, but don't worry. Don't worry if you want to leave. I'm not gonna lie. I've been wanting to try and push for longer streams, but like my dad keeps waking me up early. So does you being Orange Cat mean you behave like one? Ask Jake. Ask Jake. I have one core processor brain.
I just found out that the company that ran the KFC restaurants in Denmark have cheated on the chicken's expiration date, and as such prompted the food police to go in and found issues all over the country, enough to close some on the spot, and it made KFC end the cooperation with the company and tell them to close them all. They are done. Oof. Should have made pizza with watermelon on top. Might have saved it.
What? Please tell me. I just found out that the company... I don't know what to make of that comment towards the end, hun. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. The rest of it, interesting. The final comment is a bit, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? But no, if that's true, the fucking, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, KFC's in the UK has gone downhill fucking years ago. Everywhere I go to in a KFC, it's filthy, it's grossy, the food tastes like grease, I always end up getting sick, and I always feel like shit. I genuinely go in there and I expect to leave feeling like I'm about to have a heart attack. Even if I've just run a fucking marathon and have been in training, gonna have a curveball on it. Think of a different curveball moving forward. But anyway, I'm gonna throw you guys at Isa, because we love Isa here. We love Isa. They're so lovely. They're amazing. But I'm gonna throw you guys to Isa. Thank you. Thank you for everyone who came in today. There are loads of you in chat, but apparently Twitch is hiding. There's 36 people watching apparently, but according to my overlay, there's apparently 47 of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, my overlay shows me how many people are in chat and how many people are watching. It separates them. Love Twitch for hiding, to getting rid of them. But no, I will be back on Tuesday. I'm determined to not skip a stream this month. Okay, I'm determined to not skip a stream this month. I'm gonna bother with no more excuses. We're just gonna go all in on it. I don't know what we're doing. We might We might drop into a game. I know we did some South Park. I don't think that's a stream fun game, so I might try and find something else for us to do. I might do Little Nightmares. Should we do Little Nightmares? I'll figure it out and let you guys choose. But yes, I hope you will have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Can I just say thank you once again? Can I also say thank you to everyone who helps me, who got me stuff on my birthday? It means a lot to me. And can I say thank you to everyone who gave me also the support? If you haven't yet, make sure you hit follow. Also join the Discord. Also, if you really, really want to do something really, really cool, go to my YouTube channel and comment on my last short. Comment on my last short. Go be awesome. I love you guys and I'll see you Tuesday. Bye.